get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word, man? How everybody doing out there, man? Hope everybody having a great day, man. I hope everybody had a great week. And most of all, man, I hope everybody been staying their ass out the way, man, because y'all already know that's the count. That's what we do. That's a lock. We must stay out the way, man. Why not? Let's be people that we don't got to worry about if the law is looking for us or we got ops on this side of town and we can't go to that side. Like, let's just live free, y'all, and enjoy our life, man. I understand everybody got stuff going on out there, man, and there's a lot of things that can't be fixed. But at the same time, though, man, like, just think of your family, man. Just think of how nice the world is. Just think of all the things that you can do if you're not stressing about these other things, man. So I encourage everybody to watch my channel, man. Everybody to rock with me. Make sure y'all stay y'all ass out the way. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. Period, man. I need y'all to stay out the way. That's the count, man. Always. But turn me up this weekend, man. Let's go. We on the road to 10,000. We want 10K. Let's get there, man. It's gonna take us a little time, but we're gonna get there. Let's keep sharing. I've been seeing everybody share it out. It's looking good, y'all. Let's keep going. Everybody in other countries, share me out, share me out, share me out. Everybody in the other West Coast, share me out, share me out. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Come on, man. But now that I got it out the way, man, y'all already know what time it is. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Y'all already know it's the weekend banger time. It's the weekend banger. Y'all already know it's the weekend banger time, man. And I got one for y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called The Time I Had to Become a Hero. Yeah, man. It happened one time in my bed, man. I know through a lot of my stories and a lot of stuff that's been going on, you know what I mean? A lot of the stories that y'all heard, like, you know, y'all, I always say in all my stories, I can't be a hero. It's not up to me. I can't jump out there. I can't do this. If it ain't my beef or my man's my dog, I'm not jumping out there, and that's just how I go, man. So this was one time that it happened, man. So let me take y'all there real quick, man. And I'm gonna take y'all to Greensville, man. I got a year left trying to be a damn hero, man. I'm a dumbass, man. But let me take y'all there, man. It's 2016, you know what I mean? We on Greensville, and we're in that pod that I told y'all about in a lot of my stories where it was supposed to be a go-home pod, but it's a go-home pod / honor pod, you know what I mean? So it's all type of sorts of different people in there. Like, for real, it's majority of go home, but it's mixed in with a lot of dudes that's not going home. So the politics and a lot of stuff that's going on is just different in there, you know what I mean? So, like, I had to get used to that, you know what I mean? I had to finally put myself in I'm about to take my ass home mode, but at the same time, it's like you're still in prison. So it's still tricky. So they have a reentry pod, like a whole side of the yard that's reentry, like where I'm in right now. I'm just in a pod that's doing it. But they have a whole side of the yard on Greensville that has the reentry program. Dudes, that means dudes about to go home. You like 2 years or less, they put you in there. Now, they said on that jump, it's all violence. The violence is more violence than the regular population. So that go to show y'all, man, like, you don't want to come to prison because you're not even safe to go home. When you about to go home, it's still not over with, man. You still gonna have to keep your head on the swivel. You still gonna have to be on point even when you about to go home. So with me being in this pod that I'm seeing, they got old heads in here, and I can tell that the old heads that's in here, they've been down a minute, you know what I mean? And they got a sprinkle of dudes that's in here that's kind of like my age, a couple of them younger, you know what I mean? They're in the pod, and I guess they're the chosen ones. And I'm nobody to say anything because I was a chosen one. I just so happened to stumble in there, and I guess dude needed some more muscle. The dude, Doc, needed some more muscle on his phone, and I fit the description. And like that, I was locking that pod, you know what I mean? So dudes were in there, like a lot of dudes was in there. Like I told y'all, the old dudes was in there. A lot of them had life sentences. They've been down massive years. Now they're running programs to be able to like help when they go up for parole. Like they just in there trying to do what they can, but at the same time, it's a regular pod in there, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like it's a regular pod. So, boom. I share the phone with a dude named Jersey and Doc. And sometimes I used to let my roommate, when I was in the cell with the young dude that I told y'all was the youngest dude on Greensville. He was like 17, you know what I mean? And he was my roommate for like 3-4 months. Then he went home. But I was in the cell with him, and sometimes he would use the jack, but I was sharing the phone with the 3 dudes that I just named. So we were rotated with us because it was our phone. It was the Bloods had a phone, the Richmond had a phone, the Crips had a phone, we had a phone, and I want to say maybe it was the Muslims. I'm thinking it was the Muslims. I could be wrong, but I know it was like 4 or 5 phones. It was a minute ago, so I want to say it probably was the Muslims, but we had our own phone, and I ended up getting on the phone. Jersey, the dude Jersey that I'm on the phone with, you know what I mean, that we share the phone with, he has like 29 years, and he was one of them dudes that kind of failed late, so he got locked up. This is in 2016. I think he said he got locked up like 2012. You know what I mean, or something like that. So he was just getting into his bid. He's from a whole nother state. You know what I mean? But he was still a regular dude. Like he knew how to bid. He knew how to, you know what I mean, do what he had to do. And the first thing he showed me he was good at was being able to stay in his pod, because I knew he had all that damn time. So me and him clicked ASAP. We got cool. You know what I mean? Like I say, we was sharing the phone. Everything was straight, you know what I mean? So me and him was cool. We was on goon mode when it came to that phone. Like I was about to go home, but nobody's gonna stop me from talking to my wife. I'm gonna use that damn phone. So when they told me like, yo, this is our joint, we gotta like boom, boom, boom. I saw that what was going on. I went maniac mode when it came to that phone. I protected that phone like it was my life. And I was ready to fight over it like everybody else who had phones. And our phones sometimes would be the phone where dudes would think they'll test the phone like, yo, like the Bloods got a phone, Richmond got a phone, they got a phone, but we're kind of like the neutral dudes, you know what I mean? But we're still not gonna let just anybody push us over. So dudes will come in the pod, and then they'll look over all the other phones and they'll spot us. And they'll be like, yo, who got after you on the phone? I'll be like, he got next. And he'll go to him, who got after you? I told y'all how it go. If he got after him, he got after him, he got after him. If you're not chosen one, you're done. You're not gonna get on that jack. So that's how it used to be. So dudes used to get mad, and then we'll come together. Me and Jersey definitely, I was gonna rock with him now. It was gonna be a one-on-one. He get into it with somebody, I'm gonna hold him down, vice versa for me. You know what I mean? And that's all I needed in that pod. I didn't need a bunch of dudes. There weren't even no dudes in there from Norfolk. That's my word. There wasn't nobody in there from the town. And that was the first time I was ever in a pod where it was nobody from the town. I was like, what kind of, then on the next building, like, I'm pretty sure it was dudes in there from Norfolk, but like, I didn't know no damn body. I didn't know nobody from no other compounds like that. Man, Greensville was just weird, man. So, boom. We holding the phone down together. So me and the dude, Jersey, got a little bond. You know what I mean? We got a decent bond as far as we definitely look out for each other. You know what I mean? We used to smoke with each other. You know what I mean? He was just a cool dude. He used to tell me how he got his time. He told me he was from Richmond. Well, not Richmond, Rico. You know what I mean? That's where he got locked up at. And that's where he used to run around at. You know what I mean? That's where his family was at. And he told me how everything went down. You know what I mean? But the man had a lot of time. You know what I mean? The man had a lot of time, man. So, boom. As time go on, y'all, I'm gonna rewind the tape for a second. You know what I mean? I'm gonna rewind the tape slightly for a second, but as time it went on a little bit, but when I first came in the pod, when I first got into that pod, I come into the pod, y'all, and when I come into the pod, like the first 2 days, I was only in the intake pod. I came from next door, which was the intake pod. You know what I mean? So I was only over there for 1 day. You know what I mean? I spent the night, I woke up, and then the next day, me and my celly got into it. He was old as hell. He like he wanted some smoke. I ain't want no smoke with dude. He was like 70 years old, working in the intake pod. He was one of the ones they let stay in there. So I seen it how it was. Like he was basically like a cop. So I told the lady just move me. That's how I ended up in there. But when I first walked in the pod, I looked and seen who was working in the booth. You know what I mean? And I looked and I spotted a lady that I knew from Lawrenceville. Now, this lady that I knew from Lawrenceville, she was somebody that I witnessed in the beginning when I first got to Lawrenceville, like 2009, because I don't think she really lasted long, or she quit, or I just stopped seeing her. I don't know what the hell happened, but I remember seeing her on Lawrenceville, and I'm not gonna say her now, I'm not gonna do it like that, but she was somebody that was moving around. She was moving around, this is my word. So when I first get on Lawrenceville, y'all, I knew a dude I was on Susses with, and he was from Roanoke. He was a blood, you know what I mean? But he was actually in the pod I was in before I got shipped to Lawrenceville. So he got shipped first, and I came after him. But by the time I get there, he's in the gangland building. I'm telling y'all that I came in that day before they moved me to San Francisco. But he's in the pod 43 pod. He wasn't in 42. I was in 41. He was in the pod across from me. So I see him when I get there. When I get there, he was the barber. So when I see him, I come in, he called me in the barbershop. The barbershop in Lawrenceville is out in the Salad Port. They really just have a hallway. It's not even really, you walk in the building, it's the hallway. The pod's over here, and there's one in the middle. The barbershop is like right to the right. So he called me in the barbershop, and he gave me the rundown immediately. He like, yo, so now the joint that CO is in the that was in the booth on Greensville, she's working the floor this day. So he's telling me, and I could tell he got a little juice, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you can't be from Roanoke and have no juice, but like, he was already one of them dudes. I knew he was slightly different when I met him on Sussex. So by the time I got to Lawrenceville, boom, he ran it down like, yo, this is my junk right here, that junk right there, that's my junk. Yeah, bro, bagged ASAP, that's me. I got her. You know what I mean? I'm like, what's up there? What you do? You get the pack? What's going on? I'm trying to get it. I'm just getting up there. I'm still trying to see what's up. Because he know me. He know the count. He like, nah, bro, like, I be doing this and doing that, looking out for the homies. Like, he had a long story around it. So I thought about it. I was like, you're right. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. But long story short, he had this lady. I witnessed it. It was his wife, like his girl. She used to rock with him. She even knew he was in the barbershop telling me this was his joint. And that's when I started seeing like Lawrenceville, wild as hell. So boom, fast forward the tape. I don't know what happened to her at Lawrenceville. I stopped seeing her. When they moved me to San Francisco, I didn't see her like that no more. And then by the time I'm in 30 building and all that's going on, I didn't see her no more. So boom, fast forward the tape, y'all. They moving me from the intake pod that was in next door in Greensville into the go home joint that I tell you I was in. So boom, when I come in the joint, I noticed, I said, oh, that's the light skinned lady. But now dudes are calling her another last name. She don't have the same last name from Lawrenceville. So I know this isn't bro from Roanoke last name because he was Spanish. He was like black and Spanish. His last name was Spanish. I remember his last name, you know what I mean? But her last name was like a different last name, which was like a black, you know what I mean, African-American last name. I know, I'm not going to say it, but it was like one of those last names. But I hear them calling her. So I see, damn, this is her. So I didn't know if she remembered me, but I know dude introduced me to her when he called me in the barbershop that day. And you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know if she remembered that or not. But when she saw me in Greensville, I could tell how she was looking at me when I came in the pod with my stuff. And you know what I mean? Like, I never went to her and was like, dude, you know what I mean? I never did that. But she was just a tricky lady. Like, she was like on the edge, like what she really didn't want to do, what she wanted to do and what she didn't want to do. But boom, she's working our building. You know what I mean? She's working the booth, working the floor. She's one of the frequent officers with a different last name. Now, I told y'all, I know this lady is with the shits. I just was like, it was a minute ago, you know what I mean? But when I first met her, this was what it was. Now, this is a whole new compound. It threw me off. But it was a whole new compound with a whole new last name. So I'm like, damn, this is what it is. I'm like, damn, she really know how to get it in, man. She know how to move, change the name, all type of stuff. So boom. The whole time we in the jump, when she work on the floor, the dude Jersey, he be down on her like he really think this is him. You know what I mean? He really think it's him. When she come in the pod, I don't care what he doing. You know what I mean? He's one of them type I told y'all, he was one of them dudes, like, be from Jersey. He wasn't a little dude. He was probably like my size, muscular. And he know how to handle himself. He'll be on the basketball court balling with the young dudes, and you know what I mean? Like, he knew dude was an official dude, you know what I mean? So he didn't care. When she came in the pod, he would do this. He would walk laps with her. Like, she'll have to come in and do a round. Y'all know, anybody that been to prison, when the CO come do the round, it's not really a good idea to walk with the lady. You know what I mean? Especially on Sussex. I learned that from Sussex, because if you walk with a CO when she's doing a round, you might get shot. And I ain't talking about with a gun. Pause. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Dudes be gunning. Dudes be in the shower doing anything. Dudes be in the cell doing anything. So you walking with a CO female is not a good move when I was on Sussex. So I knew this. And now we on Greensville, you know what I mean? When she come in, boom, he'll stop whatever he doing. And he'll walk with her and they'll walk the whole jump. But Greensville was different because like the showers was all the way up top in the back. So it wasn't like you could really gun like how Sussex was when they were out in the open. But he will walk her all the way to the back and they'll be talking about it. He'll talk to her all the way till she dip out the back door. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, it looked like he had her, you know what I mean? And like I say, me and this dude was cool. But deep down, even though me and him was cool, I know he really didn't have her, you know what I mean? So look, boom. I used to work out with this dude, man. This dude was quiet as hell, man. He was from Suffolk, man. And his name was Miles, man. And he was he was really a cool dude. Like, I was meeting dudes in there from other cities, man. And a lot of them turned out to be all right dudes. Like, he was one of them. He was a dude that was extra quiet. He wasn't in a gang. He kind of looked like he was only like an intelligent type of young brother, man. You know what I mean? That's what he give you the impression that that's who he is, like an intelligent young brother. Like, what are you doing in prison? Kind of like, that's what it looked like, man. And like, he would mind his business and he would do him, you know what I mean? But he was another one of the dudes that was in the pod that didn't supposed to be in the pod. Now, Miles had like 12, 13 years or something like that. I want to say he had like 12 or 13 years. It wasn't a lot of time, but he already was down probably like 8 or 9. I want to say he was down like 8 or 9 already, you know what I mean? So he was just a dude that struck dice in that pod, and he just was in the cut. He had this sweet job. He was a tutor for the school, you know what I mean? He was working for the school. He was a tutor. When he come back in the pod, he used to do another little job for the unit manager with a little class I think he used to help Doc with, you know what I mean? He minded his business. He didn't give a damn about the phones, and that's what made him really, really different. He didn't care about using the phone. If he had to use the phone, he would know how to time it. He would know he'll come out on the last, like on the weekend, on the late jump, and the phones would kind of be open. Like maybe our phone, I might talk to my wife probably once or twice, then I'm done. But we don't lock down at 12, so the phone might be open for an hour or something, you know what I mean? Then he'll know, boom, that's how he used to use the phone. He didn't care about, I gotta get on the phone this time. I gotta, like everybody else in there, like the rest of the maniacs. He didn't move like that. So that's what kind of made him different. So I kind of took a liking of the young dude. He wasn't really young. If I was 33, he was probably like 27, 26. But I kind of took a liking of him because, you know, we used to debate about a lot of stuff. And like I say, he was like really kind of intelligent, man. Me and him used to have some great conversations. And like when we used to work out together, you know what I mean? Like he was smaller than us, but he used to go with me and my other workout partner. He used to be right there banging out with us. We'll do the steps. He'll bang out the steps with us. And he asked us, can he get an hour workout? So when he started working out, that's when me and him started kind of really kicking it. And I was kind of seeing that dude was a cool dude. So through just the time of us in the pod, he was a cool guy. He was really a cool, Miles was a cool dude, man. I really rocked with Miles. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I mean? I had rocked with him, man. He used to tell me, man, he had a little brother, you know what I mean, that he ended up leaving when he got his time. And now he's a teenager. He done grew up. And you know what I mean? Like, he like, yo, like, he ain't out there. He out, you know what I mean? Out in the streets. And, you know, Richmond is a dangerous city. And now, you know, there's nothing he really can do because he got 6 years left, you know what I mean? Goddamn, like, what can I do? He used to always say, what can I do, bro? Every time he talk to me, you know what I mean? He used to show me all his little brother flicks on his JP5, you know what I mean? His little brother was a fly little young dude, you know what I mean? But he in the streets. Bro used to want to get home, man. He used to be like, man, I'm still working on my case to get out early. I'm still trying to fight, bro. He was like, I'm still trying to fight. He was like, I come home this day, but I'm still trying to fight to get out early, man, because my brother out there, man, and I don't want him to get killed in them streets, man. He was like, my mama can't stop him, you know what I mean? My sister can't stop him, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, I used to feel bad because I'm looking at it, y'all, like, he know I'm going to the land. This is one of the reasons he see me working out like crazy. I'm going to the land. In a minute, like I had like around this time when this happened, I had like 7 months. 6 months or something like that. So boom, me and Miles used to always rock, man. Like he was just like somebody that was definitely cool, man. And for real, it kind of became like a overprotective thing, like, you know what I mean, slightly with me. And I was being a maniac by it, but like he was just cool. Like he was somebody like, you know what I mean? Like he'll come let me know stuff like, boom, look, bro. They supposed to be coming to shake down, you know what I mean? They supposed to be doing this, so look, be on point. He used to get the word, you know what I mean? And I never really thought how he was getting the word, but he used to always have the word on what's about to happen. So boom, through the midst of all this and what's going on, the dude Jersey, he's still acting like the lady's his girl. And the reason why he's acting like the lady's his girl is because one day he came to me, he was like, look, bro, I'm trying to go up there and do it, bro. Like, y'all know what he said, but he said, I'm trying to go upstairs and I'm trying to go do it. I'm like, how you gonna do that? He was like, look, man. He said, when they lock down, he said, I'm out like I'm sweeping. He said, I'm out like I'm sweeping up. She in the booth at the time, he's telling me this. He said, I'm out like I'm sweeping up. He said, she gonna let me in the back. He said, she gonna let me, boom, she gonna pop the door real quick, sneak me in the back. He don't, at night, no inmate definitely don't supposed to be in this area I'm talking about. So he said she was gonna put him back there, you know what I mean? So he was like, boom, he was like, I just gotta get out, cause she gonna be in the booth. You know what I mean? She's not gonna be in the booth, so I just gotta be able to get out. So I'm saying in my head, it's a dumb idea because you're not gonna get out, bro. If she's not in the fucking booth, how you gonna get out? So he like, man, I don't know, bro, but I'm gonna do it. Long story short, he tried and it didn't work. She opened the door, he went in there, he got spooked. I guess he thought about it, and then right before she could close the door, he came out. And then he came to my door, he came to my cell while we locked down, because I told y'all this is when we locked down. He came to the cell and was like, yo, bro, I couldn't do it, man. He was like, man, I love her so much, man. I'm telling you, man. He was like, this is crazy, man. He was like, man, smell this. He showed me a letter, and I'm talking about it had a sweet perfume smell on it. I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I said, let me smell it again. I smell the perfume smells so damn good. It smells so damn good. So I'm like, damn, he really got her. You know what I mean? He really got her. So boom. He come back probably like a week later after he done gave her this letter. Now he's saying, like, yo, bro, he like, man. He was like, let me holler at you, man. I'm like, what's up? He was like, you trying to go smoke a roll up? I'm like, yeah, damn right. So we go in the back. I told y'all Greensville got the jump. You gotta go into the back door because they got like a back door section where you can talk to the other pod, and it's the door actually that leads to the yard, but each pod has a back door where they can go at. It's like a smoke cage. Everybody that smokes goes in there and smoke for some reason. Me and him went in there and smoked. He like, yo, bro, he like, man. He was like, man, shit is crazy, man. He was like, yo, I'm trying to get her to bring the sack. You know what I mean? She shoot me down. I'm like, what? He was like, yo, I was like, she shot you down, bro. She done gave you the kite with the perfume game. You be walking with, I was like, she shot you down? He said, yeah, bro, man. Yeah, bro. He was like, man, she told me she ain't trying to get me in no trouble. You know what I mean? She said she wanted to see me come home. Because Jersey also was fighting this case too. He used to holler at Doc about a bunch of different stuff to try to, you know what I mean, to see if he can get back in court. Because he said he was over sentenced. So he was like, she done talked to my mama, you know what I mean? He was like, she want to see me come home, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, did y'all do it? He was like, nah, we ain't even do it yet. I'm like, damn, you ain't do it, no pack. I'm like, come on, bro, that don't add up, bro. I said, bro, you got too much damn time to not have sex with this lady or not get the pack from this lady, man. I said, I know her from the other spot. I said, bro, she's with the action. I'm telling you, bro. He said, man, I know, bro. I heard how she was moving around on Lawrenceville, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Goddamn, you know, but I don't judge her off that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I really rock with her, bro. You know what I mean? I really, really rock with her. And I saw it in his eyes when he was telling me, y'all, like, I really, really rock with her. I was like, you know, I'm giving the aspect, I'm about to go home. I really don't give a shit anyway, but I rock with bro, so I'm definitely hearing him out. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, all right, you know what I mean? Boom. So, boom. One day, Doc is supposed to get on the phone next. You know what I mean? Doc is supposed to get on the jack next. Doc could get on the jack every day like we'll get on the jack. Like I told y'all, he was the one that put us in the car to say this is our phone. So he will get on the phone. And we all had our schedule like I tell y'all when we'll use the phone. So Jersey is supposed to put Doc on the phone. You know what I mean? I don't know if it slipped Jersey mind. I don't know if Jersey like was high. I don't know. I know he forgot. So when sale break came, boom, because at first Doc stayed in when we first came out, but he was like, he trying to get after Jersey on the jack. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get after you. So I'm chilling, you know what I mean? I didn't come out either. I stayed in the cell, you know what I mean? Because I was after Doc on the phone. So boom, they do sale break. I see Doc, when I come to the door, his door open before mine. But when they open my door, I come to the door, I'm looking, I can see our phone all the way down. I can see our phone. Jersey getting off the phone, you know what I mean? But when Jersey get off the phone, he handed the phone to this white dude that was in the pod. Now, sometimes we'll be diplomatic and we will let other people use our jack. Sometimes they don't want to ask the Bloods or ask the Crips or ask the, you know what I mean, Richmond. Some dudes will ask us and we'll be the diplomatic ones and we will let them on if it's a slot. So I seen Jersey hand the phone to him. So Doc come down like, oh, he was like, the white dude already dialed the number. He was like, Doc was like, Jersey, what you doing, man? I told you I was after you on the phone. Jersey was like, oh, my fault, Doc. Hey, yo, your people's already answered. He was like, the white dude was like, they're answering now. He was like, hey, Doc, let's let him get that, man. You get after him, man. Doc was like, man, it's the time I catch my wife, man. And just walked away. I was like, oh. You know, I'm pinning it from afar, from up top. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen them get into it. And they didn't get into it, but I knew Doc was mad. Doc always wanted to jack at that time because he be talking to his wife at a Pacific time. So I'm like, damn, I ain't paying no mind. Jersey going to cell and got his stuff, and he went in the shower. So me and Doc, I came down. Doc was sitting at the table by himself. I sat down with him and shit. You know what I mean? We sitting at the table. Doc like, man, this motherfucking Jersey, man. He was like, man, I'm telling you, man. He was like, yo, the stuff I know, man. If I tell you the stuff I know, Weezy, you know what I mean? You wouldn't believe it, man. He run around here acting like that. He know I was next on that damn phone. He's supposed to hold the phone down. I'm the reason why he in this damn pod. He wouldn't be in this pod without me. So I'm like, oh, Doc, calm down. I was like, calm down, because we need him. I said, don't be talking like you trying to get rid of him. I said, because we need him. I said, we got to hold the phone down. I said, I'm not going to be able to hold the phone down by my damn self. You know what I mean? I said, we need him, you know what I mean? So it ain't that serious. He was like, no, I'm telling you. I'm like, so what are you talking about? He was like, no, I ain't gonna say nothing. So I let it go. I'm like, damn. So boom, couple days go by. After a couple days go by, next thing you know, Miles and his celly, they got the weed and scripts. That's my word. They got the weed and scripts. So, you know, I love the weed. So he come to me off the rip. But when this is how he come though. When he come, he like, look. He was like, yo, look, I done hollered at Jersey. You know what I mean? He was like, Jersey ain't holler at you. I said, nah, I ain't hollered at him yet. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, you know what I mean? I told him I can get the weed. He was like, my man, and I want to say that's 8 building that was beside us. He was like, my man in 8 building got the weed and scripts. I can get the weed and scripts from him. He was like, even if you can't get the money to this day, I can do it. He's gonna trust my word, blah, 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 blah. But if you got the money, or if you can get the money, get it to me. I can get it to dude, and it'll be by today, nigga. He was like, you know how I move around? He said, you know, I don't even move around like this. He said, but I'm getting a cut. You know what I mean? For moving for dude, which is my man. You know what I mean? So he was like, that's how it's going on. He was like, you want some weed? He said, I know you ain't even messing with that dumb ass Spice. I got the weed. I said, damn right, I want some weed. I said, look, I'm gonna get on the phone, holler at my peoples, bro, and get $50 and spend $50. I said, but look, you can get the weed. The $50 is a lot. You already know. I ain't gonna joke, you know what I mean, with no money, bro. He was like, oh, you trying to get 50? He was like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? He was like, I got you, bro. He said, I got you after lunch. I was like, all right. You know what I mean? Boom. I see him leave from me. He go talk to Jersey. Jersey go get on the jack. Boom. I see Jersey writing some numbers down on the jump. You know what I mean? Jersey give it to him. Boom, lunch happened. After lunch, you know what I mean? Hold on. Matter of fact, before when we went to lunch. Now, y'all know I'm a veteran. You know what I mean? I've been to Lawrenceville, I've been to Sussex. So I watch every damn thing. Y'all already know I'm nosy as shit. I watch everything, even with a year left, 7 months left. I'm still watching everything. So boom, when we went to the chow hall, you know what I mean? He said he gonna make the play in 8 building. Now 8 building always used to eat before us majority of the time, but dudes will linger and you'll be able to catch some dudes in their building, even on a boulevard, or like, cause you got they buildings right there. We gotta walk past their building to get to the chow hall. So as we go to lunch, he shoot out like first. Miles shoot out like way first of us, but we coming out for chow. So by the time we get in the jump, you know what I mean? I see me on the boulevard. By the time we hit the boulevard, I see him off in the cut, and he's talking to this older dude. This older dude probably was like in his 50s, you know what I mean? And he looked like he'll be in the game, like he'll have a sack. That's what he looked like. He looked like a dude that had a package. So I pinned it, you know what I mean? I know Jersey pinned it because I pinned it, you know what I mean? But you see him over there, like the conversation is like, boom, boom, boom. Like he deep into the convo, and then you see him dap dude up, and it looked like dude took something and put it in his pocket, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, that was Jersey numbers, you know what I mean? I'm thinking that was Jersey numbers that he gave him, you know what I mean? So boom, we go in the chow hall. The old dude coming in chow hall, he coming there, eat again. Police ain't say nothing to him. He sat in there with the table with Miles, and they kicked it, and it looked like they was having a real drug information important conversation. That's what it looked like. So boom, we get back to the pod. We about to lock down, you know what I mean? We about to lock down. Before we locked down, Miles came to my cell. He was like, here, bro, boom. He gave me 5 spoons. I was like, oh, this the junk right here? He was like, yo, I threw you an extra 2, bro. You good. You know what I mean? He said, dude, threw me some shit. So I just gave it to you. You know, I don't smoke. You know what I mean? He said, I'm going to sell these strips that he gave me. You know what I mean? He said, if y'all need anything or you know anybody, just let me know, bro. I can go boom, 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 go make the play over there from 8 Building. I'm like, all right, bet, that's a bet. He hit me off decent. I'm like, damn, this what's up, you know what I mean? Boom, I smoke weed decent. Weed was all right. I'm like, damn, we come out, Jersey like, yo, you trying to, I'm like, damn, right. We go back in the joint to smoke, boom, boom. He like, damn, bro. He was like, man, I ain't had no good weed in a minute, man. He was like, I'm glad he got this damn weed. He was like, whoever that dude is in 8 Building, that nigga got some fire. He was like, that dude got some damn fire. I was like, damn, right, that joint is some fire, man. So boom, time went on. As for like a month or so, y'all, you know what I mean? For like a month or so, I'm turning people on to my workout partner, Miles. You know what I mean? The little dude that I rock with, the dude that don't mean no harm. Like, you can tell he kind of don't even belong in prison. Like, he really, I can really like look at somebody and tell you don't belong in prison. People probably looked at me like that when I first came in there. But as the years went on, I became a veteran. I had to adapt to my environment. But it's just some dudes in there that you can look at and be like, what the hell are you doing in here? And he was one of them, man. You know what I mean? He was just cool as hell, man. One of them cool little fly little dudes. You know what I mean? Didn't mean nothing, you know what I mean? He didn't really rock with the Richmond dudes. He didn't rock with the Richmond dudes like that or nothing. He just was on his own quiet solo dolo. That's why I kind of liked his style. I was like, dude, cool as hell, and I like how he move. So boom, for like a month, y'all, I'm giving him plays. I know for a fact within that month, Jersey done spent about $150. You know what I mean? Jersey, cause that's what he do. He chase. And I think he spent money with the scripts too, because Jersey actually rock with the scripts. He's always be like, yo, bro, look, try a little piece, man. I'm telling you, man. But I used to look and see how high he was off the scripts. Now, people that don't know what scripts are, scripts is that little, the Sabathi, whatever it's called. That's what scripts are. They call that in prison. Like, to be honest with y'all, those things kind of took over the whole heroin game in prison. Like, heroin was like, you can always get heroin. Dudes from Richmond, they were known to have a missile of heroin. Sometimes dudes from Norfolk have a missile of heroin. Whoever has the heroin in there used to make big money because dudes, the white dudes, the black dudes, everybody, a lot of those dudes in there, older dudes, they used to rock with that D block in there. You know what I mean? But when the scripts came along on Lawrenceville, it's like, it was kind of giving them the same type of high, and it was cheaper, and what you buy, you could like break it down and like sell smaller joints. It was a crazy game, and it was a market that I didn't want to have nothing to do with, and I was glad that it happened right before I was about to go to the crib. But boom, as time went on, we done spent money. Jersey done spent massive bread with bro. You know what I mean? Like, everything was good. Jersey is still running around. You know what I mean? With the lady acting like that's her boo. You know what I mean? And that's how crazy she was, so phony. Like, even back when I used to see her on Lawrenceville, like the way she used to move, she just got a phony, like her whole look just looked like I can't be trusted. I don't know how no man on the street will ever trust this lady. She can't be trusted. So look, as a little time went on, you know what I mean? One day, me and Doc was just chilling on the jump. Me and Doc was chilling on the table. You know what I mean? Me and Doc was chilling on the table. He was like, look, man. He was like, man, the people been talking about how Jersey, that's how he said it, about how Jersey always all in that lady face and always doing this in that lady face and this and that. Now, he said, they don't care, you know what I mean? But for real, they know he don't supposed to be in here, and he just too loud with it. Like, he's not like some other people. Like, he's just too loud with it. So I'm like, yeah, he is, but like, what the hell you talking about? He was like, nah. He was like, man, no, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. He was like, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. I'm like, say what? He was like, man, don't say nothing about this Weezy. I was like, man, I ain't gonna say nothing. He was like, put your word on it. I was like, man, it's my word, I ain't gonna say nothing. He was like, look, he said, he running around here buying drugs from Miles, and the whole time Miles got his girl bringing the package. I was like, oh. I said, no. He said, man, Weezy, I'm telling you. He said, she been bringing it. He said, Miles didn't want to sell nothing over here. You know what I mean? He said he just play the cut and let Jersey be the one that's looking like he's down on her. And then, you know what I mean? He playing the cut. And bro used to play it smooth like that. I was like, oh, I really like this guy. I was like, dude, move. Oh. I'm like, nah, man, hold on, man. So he ultimately spun us. But I'm not offended about the spin. If I was probably in Jersey shoes, I probably would be. But with me, it's not my business that she's bringing the pack. And on that camp, for real, man, like in prison, period, you gotta become a mastermind. And for me to witness him act like he was getting it from another building, talking to a dude, making a play like that, everything running smooth, it was brilliant. And I loved it, man. So I couldn't be mad at the man. I wasn't mad at him as Doc was telling me this information. The whole time the lady's bringing the package, I'm like, this is nuts. I'm like, yo, this is nuts. This is crazy right here. I was like, this is wild. I said, man, bro find out, bro gonna snap. I was like, he gonna snap. He was like, that's why I don't say that. I was like, I'm not gonna tell him nothing. I'm not gonna tell that man nothing. So boom, the whole time for like a week straight, I'm seeing Jersey talk to the lady. The whole time he still me. I don't even really want to buy no weed. Jersey buys so much damn weed. I don't even gotta buy no weed. He's buying the weed, smoking with me. But I'm just still looking like he really think he got this lady. You know what I mean? This lady's so damn petty, man. I was like, she petty and said she gonna get somebody killed. So look, like another week go by. I'll say about another week. Another week go by, and Jersey's trying to pull one of his world famous, I'm trying to slide in the back. You know what I mean? So she's working the floor. It was another lady that was cool as hell that's working the booth. So they're like friends. The lady and the lady that's messing with Jersey, and they're like she and messing with Miles. They hearing the lady that's like in the booth, they're like friends. So she got the lady tell the lady would do whatever she want. So this like on a Sunday, she's running around doing whatever she want. You know what I mean? Jersey's trying to pull one of his, Jersey's trying to pull one of his, I'm trying to sneak to the back real fast and see if I can finally hit. So boom, he up there by the shower. You see him lingering by the shower. So the whole time, Miles is in the hallway. You know what I mean? Miles is in the hallway. He out there looking like he was out there in the front. He looked like he was in the front first, and then I seen him again. He was in the silent port. So Jersey's up there, he's down there. So I don't think both of them knew that they like Jersey was right there. So boom, the lady opened the jump for him. Jersey slid. When I looked, he disappeared. So I guess he was in the back. So boom, the lady that Jersey and him messing with, she don't know that he done slid to the back. So you can get to that same area from the elevator. You know what I mean? Sometimes inmates will have to get on that elevator to go to the next floor if you're being transported by a CO. So Miles is down there with her. Now, he moved right all the way up into this. And I don't know why he did this, but however he was getting the package, because he'll be out late night and all that stuff too. But he knew how to get it because he'd been getting the package from her without nobody noticing. But he did the dumbest thing when he did this. He went out there and out like he was out in the hallway. That showed me that he was kind of like really anxious to get what he was trying to get. Boom. So she put him on the elevator, which was another nuts thing to do. They go up on that second floor, and then when they went up on the second floor, they didn't know bro was standing in the cut. Jersey was in the cut. So boom. They got to go back through that same door that Jersey snuck in. But Jersey's in the cut. He's trying to like surprise her or some shit. I don't know what he's doing, but he's already back there. When they come up from the elevator joint, boom, they right there. He don't know that bro is around the corner slightly. They talking, and then he hear everything. And then he hear her give him the package. This is my word. So when they come around the jump, when he told me this story, I couldn't believe it. He said when they walked around and finally seen him standing there, he said the CO almost jumped out her whole fucking uniform. He said, I scared the shit out. And he said when the dude Miles seen him, he was like, he said this is how his mouth was. That's word. I said, what? I said, yo, bro, this can't be happening. So look, fast forward the tape. He catched him. So the next day, this is when he tell me what happened. So I'm like, when he get to the part where like they catch him, they see him. He said, bro, when they seen me, bro, he said she almost jumped out her fucking uniform. He said, bro had the dumb look. He said it was stuck. He said, I told her, I said, man, just get the door open. Just get the door open. I said, that's what you said. He said, man, I told her, just get the door open. Boom, they get the door open. He slid out. He went to his cell. So now he did the morning come, boom, he's telling me to play. And I'm like, he like, yo, bro. He was like, yo, I got the hound, bro. He was like, I got the hound, bro. He was like, I got the hound. He was like, I got to have that dude. I was like, nah, bro. Like, listen, you can't fight over no female, bro. You know what I mean? I said she chose him, bro. He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, bro, but look how that nigga spun me, bro. He got me seeing that he talking to a dude in 8 building getting the package, and he taking my numbers over here, and he doing that, bro. He was like, I got the hound, bro. He was like, for real. He was like, man, the whole night I thought about it. He said, I thought about my daughter, And I thought about it, bro. And he was like, for real, he need to blame Shorty for this. He went up top of my ass. He said he gotta blame Shorty for this. He was like, bro, I'm gonna hurt that man. He was like, I'm gonna hurt that man. He was like, for real, I wanna use this. And he showed me the hammer. And I'm looking at it like, damn, the whole time we've been in here together, he had a hammer, which was a good idea. Because shit could have got rough on that phone for us when we protecting the phone. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, bro, you can't do that, bro. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, nah, bro. He just walked out the cell. I was like, damn, he dipped. I come out behind him. He shoot straight to bro jaw. You see him and bro standing on the top tier talking. He talking to bro. He like, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? You see him, he talking, and then you see the dude Miles, he turns into, you know what I mean? He's still froze from the other night. Like, he don't know really what to say. Like, he's busted. He knows that he messed with the lady, and he knows that he was getting them drugs from somewhere else. 3 dangerous things in prison, man. And he was looking like he didn't want no problems. He was like, yo, like I could see him talking like, I don't want no beef. Like, and bro was like, nah. Bro was like, nah, bro. Bro was like, nah, man. He was like, matter of fact, bro went in his cell. Bro went up in his cell, man. Came back out with his TV. Bro came out with his TV, man. He seen him, he mushed him. He was like, man, you want your TV? Come get it. You want your TV? Come get it. He walked right past me. Went to his cell. I was like, this is crazy, man. I said, bro. I said, Miles looked at me. I was like, bro. I was like, come here, bro. He was like, what's up? I was like, man. I said, damn, bro. I said, man, how you let him knock you doing that, bro? He was like, man, I don't know, bro. He was upstairs, bro. He was like, what I supposed to do, bro? He said, I can't beat that man. He said, I ain't trying to fight that man. He said, that man killed me, man. He said, bro, I'm trying to make it home. He said, man, I fucked up, bro. He said, but what I supposed to do, bro, right now? I don't know what to do right now. He was like, not even the lady can save me. I was like, bro, shh. I said, man. I said, I'm gonna holler at him and see if I can get your TV back, bro. I shot the Jersey cell. I said, look, bro. I said, bro, look. You can't take that man TV, man, behind, you know what I mean? Maybe you can. But at the same time, bro, like, come on, bro. It ain't that serious, bro. That man didn't really do nothing to you but spin you, bro. He owe you an apology for that. You should tax him with the drugs, bro, instead of, like, trying to kill him and do this. He was like, no, I still got that. He said, bro, every day I'm gonna do something to this man. I'm gonna do something to him, bro, until he get the hell out of here. I was like, nah, bro. He was like, man, if he ever touch me or look at me wrong, I'm gonna beat his ass all over the. I was like, bro, you can't do that, bro. So now me and him done got the iron. You know what I mean? Me and him done got, he like, yo, bro, goddamn. He like, damn, bro, like, so I'm saying, like, what you, like, as the argument go on with me and him, he like, so what, bro, you just gonna choose him? Like, bro, you gonna, like, rock with him, bro, over me, bro? We rocking together on the phone, bro. That nigga violated, bro. I'm like, bro, listen, he violated, bro. I was like, but look, man, the young boy don't want no problems, man. I said, spare him, bro. He said, I can't spare that nigga, bro. I said, you can't spare him from me. He said, man, hell nah, man. He said, if you rocking with him, man, F you. I was like, what, nigga? F you, nigga, who you talking to? He was like, F you. So now we in the jump. It's loud as hell. Everybody hears. So I'm like, bro, listen, if you want to fight somebody, nigga, fight me, nigga. My mind's telling me to fight him. My other side of my mind is like, bro, what the hell are you doing, bro? You got 7 months left, bro. You can't be a hero. This isn't the time to be a hero, bro. But I just felt like, man, I had to save this young dude, man. Like something in me was telling me, bro, just help bro out, man. Like, help him out, man. Because right now, he's in a major twist, man. It might damage him. Like, me getting into this can damage me. But at the same time, something was telling me to help this man. So I'm like, bro, what's up then? What's up then? So now, boom, he like, what's up? We back up in the jump. We get in the cell. Me and him rumble. Boom, 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 boom. He caught me, I caught him. Boom, we locked up, we wrestled. Boom, we moved each other over here. Boom, boom. We couldn't do nothing with each other. Boom, boom, boom. We going at each other. We rumbled. Man, we rumbled in that jump. Man, it's my word. Somebody went and got Doc. Doc came in that jump. Doc, somebody got the door closed, I guess, as we were fighting. You know what I mean? Doc came in there. Doc said, hey, tell her to open the door. He opened the door. He came in there. He said, man, what the hell is wrong with y'all, man? He said, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Weezy, what is wrong with you? Jersey, what is wrong with you? He was like, man, what are y'all fighting over, man? I was like, man, he took the young boy Miles TV, man. You know what I mean? He over there, he out of breath. I'm out of breath. And we trying to explain. I'm like, man, listen, man. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, bro, leave that man alone, bro. Me and you gonna have to fight, bro. I was like, I ain't scared of you, bro. I was like, ain't nobody scared. He was like, bro, like, we don't even supposed to be class. He was saying everything that was true to me. And that's what made this weird, and that's why I'm telling this story, because he's saying everything that's true. He was saying, what do you have to do with this, bro? You know what I mean? Bro violated me, and I know he did, but I felt like I can get this squashed, and I wanted to get it squashed, and he went over top of me trying to squash on some disrespectful stuff, and it had to go there. So I put the cape on, yo, and I try to save this man. I try to save this dude, man. So I said, bro, we went, and Doc in there trying to squash it, and it's just a loud, stupid scene, y'all, and it was crazy, man. And at the end of the day, it played out like this. Jersey was like, man, look, man. He was like, look, man. Look, bro. He was like, look. That man got to pay me everything back that I bought from the other building I thought I was buying for. I was like, bro, he might can't. He was like, man, look, he got to do that, bro, and I'll let him live, bro. He was like, and I'll let him live, bro. That's the only way I'm going to let him live. So Doc was like, man, if y'all want to fight over a B, go ahead. Doc ran out the cell. I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. I'm like, I done run with this dude. So now everybody looking at me like, Weezy, what the hell you got to do with this? I'm like, you right, what the hell? But I'm trying to save the day, man. I don't want to see the young boy get pounded, man. Like, it wasn't even nothing about him being from Richmond and I'm from Norfolk. It wasn't about that at the time. It was about that I was just trying to save somebody that I knew was doing the right thing, man. He can hustle good too. And that's another thing that wanted me to save him, because I kind of like dude's style. Bro went on and paid them taxes, man. He let him live. He let him live, man. And after that, me and Jersey never was the same. We was all right. We shared the phone still, but we never was the same. We never smoked together. We never did none of these things. We never did, man. Miles went to holler at Jersey, and he explained everything. And he told me he wanted me to be there when they talked. And when he went to explain everything, bro, he told him straight up. He was like, man, listen, man. He said, I don't want the lady. I don't want the lady, man. He was like, all I wanted the lady to just keep doing what she was doing. He was like, I got family to take care of out there on the street. He was like, I don't want her like that. I just want the business, man. He was like, I've been had her. He was like, I've been had her, bro. You know what I mean? I could see Jersey just, it was just hurting him worse to hear the truth that he really thought he had this lady, but the young boy had her the whole time. I was like, damn. And when he told bro that shit was over, I really didn't believe Jersey on the low. But who am I? I was just a fly on the wall. But it was a wrap. It was over with. Me and bro rumbled. But we never was the same again. I put the cape on to save bro. I'm like, I saved him, man. You know what I mean? Because for real, I probably would have done the same thing Jersey did, to be honest with you. But I saved the young boy, man. Sometimes you got to save. I feel like I was going home. Let me try to save somebody before I go home, man. I never did my whole bid. Let me put the cape on one time, y'all, and try to save somebody. So that's what I did, man. And everything, it was a wrap. It was a wrap, man. Until this one day that we supposed to have outside rec. And Jersey was about to go outside rec. But by the time he came downstairs, the back door was locked. And the lady wouldn't let him out. He was saying, let me out. He was saying, yo, call the sergeant. He was bucking. He was like, yo, call the sergeant. Call the sergeant. I'm going outside. You can't stop my rec. And the lady was like, nah, you missed the rec. He was, man, Jers was mad as hell. And like I told y'all, me and him really don't kick it like we used to. Besides, when it comes to that phone, that was it. I guess he couldn't stand it no more, man. Who was sitting down on the phone? Miles. Everybody was outside rec. He felt like this was a good time for him to use the jack. Jersey started walking laps. First he was listening to his music. He walked past Miles like 2 times. I'm in the park working out. I got the music on. When I look back, y'all, like when the music is on your ears, the CL20s, you hear music. Like you don't hear the pod. You see the pod, you don't hear it. I turn around from working out. Man, all I see is Jers over top of Miles like this. Boom, boom, boom. He grabbed the phone. Boom, 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 boom. This is my word. The lady come. Hi, stop that. Stop that. What are you doing? Boom, boom, boom. Miles balled up the best he could. He was balled up. Boom, boom, boom. Man, he beat me. Listen, I felt, for real, I couldn't be a hero that time, y'all. I couldn't help dude that time. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get in the middle of an ass whooping. Now, I tried to talk him into not kicking his ass, and me and him got into it behind that, and we fought. But at the same time, when he was kicking his ass right there, it won't number like 12 people in the party. Everybody just looking like, and he kicked his ass for like 6 minutes. He kicked Miles' ass. He couldn't ball up and, man, he kicked his ass. By the time the police came, Jersey done walked away. They came in there, they get him. And Jersey was gone. He was gone out to go home pod, man. He wasn't in the phone line with us no more. And he took Miles' ass to medical. And he wasn't in the go home pod no more. So it was a double L for both of them, man. But Jers, if you ever watch this, man, I apologize, man, for putting my cape on for the first time, man. That was real whack of me, man. You can't save nobody that don't want to be saved. And I shouldn't have saved bro, man, because he shouldn't have spun you. But I took a liking to bro, man, and I ain't want you to kill him, man. So that's why I did that, bro. But that's the end of the story, y'all, man. That's a wrap, man. The weekend banger game, man. The first time I put my cape on. It was retarded, man. But at the end of the day, y'all, prison is full with twists and turns. All type of larceny, all type of dudes that'll try to spin you around, you know what I mean? I'm explaining to y'all what the dude Miles did to Jersey, and y'all, some of y'all might don't even think that was disrespectful what he did. You know what I mean? But in prison rules are always in effect. You can't spin nobody like that. That was a major, like you lied, bro. You're not man enough to sell your own drugs, even though you sell your own drugs the way you sell your own drugs, but you spun a man, had his girl. That was a dangerous move, bro. If you was gonna move like that, bro, you never supposed to got caught, ever. But things happen, man. And this is why I tell my audience, the people that watch me, man, y'all gotta stay out of prison, because you don't wanna go there and have to go through these situations where guys can put you in situations where you're ready to kill them, or you might be the one that's gonna get killed. Either way, you don't wanna be there for this situation. So just stay y'all ass out the way, man. Prison is somewhere you don't wanna go. It's a crazy place, massive twists and turns. You're gonna get lost if you're not in the sauce. Or if you're gonna get lost in the sauce. That's what I meant to say. If you're not aware of what's going on, man. So let's stay out the way, people, man. Love y'all to death, man. Turn me up for the weekend. I need it. Let's go. Turn me up. Like, share, and subscribe. We needed to go out there. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We gotta keep it going, man. But other than that, man, y'all be safe this weekend, man. Y'all know I love you. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes.